Well, hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. Today another get ready with me using some new goodies that I have. So if you want to know what I got and how I got this look, just keep on watching. So guys, another get ready with me. It's probably going to be a long one because I actually have quite a lot to talk about, surprisingly. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, if you feel like my video is too long, just click on the screen. I think it's the screen, or somewhere you have 3 little dots. Click on that. You can change the speed of the video. It works with everybody, not just with my video, but with everyone's, unless you are streaming it to your television. And then you can only watch it in real time. You cannot fast forward it. But just so you know, if you see a video that you're really interested in and you're like, oh god, I don't really have the time to watch that, just fast forward it or change up the speed of the video. Yeah, as usual, don't forget to check out my description box. Everything that I used today will be listed down below. I don't know if I will be able to link everything, probably not. You know, because I am in Europe, in the Netherlands, most of you are in the US, and sometimes it is just, well, sometimes it's not even possible for me to link because, for instance, I cannot get on the Ulta site. So what I will do is I will, when I use indie brands, I will list those and link those always. But if I use drugstore brands, I will just name the product and the colors and whatever I use so that you can find it on your own. It's just easier for me. Let's just keep it at that. Let's just get into the video. So, some new goodies. I have quite a lot of new goodies, actually. I also have a new sweater and it's really soft and I really like the color. But yeah, I primed my face with the Catrice Prime and Fine, which is not really new. Well, technically this one is because it's a new bottle. So I primed my face with that and I let it dry, and I have some new stuff. I have new brushes. I have these two. This one is from Wet n Wild and it is the P55, and I have a new sponge tip from Elite Models. It's their cosmetic applicator and it comes with 4 recharges. So here you have the recharges and here you have the brush. It's just a sponge tip. My old one is actually, well, I need to throw it away. So yeah, I thought let's get that. And the company I ordered from was Boozyshop, and what was really nice, I got a card. It's a Dutch website for makeup, and it is handwritten. It just says thanks and then an X and then loose, I think it says. Yes, loose. So I thought that was really cute. So yeah, I'm happy with that. What else did I get there? Did I get anything else there? I got brushes. Oh yeah, I got skincare. Yeah. I got an essence from TonyMoly. So yeah, I got that. And because I was over a certain amount, I got a free brush I could choose. So this is one from their own brush line. It feels really soft and it is a blending brush, as you can see, but it is also flat. So it's a weird one. And yeah, I don't know if I like it. I haven't used it yet. So I also got a new beauty blender. It actually came in a duo pack and this is the other one. And they are from the Primark. Why are there hairs on here? It came from the Primark and I just wet this one. It's really soft. I think I paid... What did I pay for it? Do I have it here? The box? No, of course I don't have the box. I think I paid €3.50. No, €2.50. I think it was for 2 sponges. So yeah, this one really feels nice. I often prefer ones like these to ones like this, but I haven't used this one yet, so it goes in with my other sponges. So I have that, and yeah. But yeah, let's just start with foundation. This one isn't technically new, but I have not really used it on my channel, I think. Maybe once or something. So I thought let's use this one. This is by Rimmel because I also have a new face powder. I thought, let's try a foundation. I usually need powder because I think that's easier. So yeah, let's use this one. And let's see, I have used this brush with a stick foundation from Primark. I'm going to film the foundation review tomorrow. And it works really great with a stick foundation. So let me see how it works with a normal foundation, because I haven't tried it. So I just put 2 pumps on my hand, and let's just... So yeah, another new product, Get Ready With Me. I was thinking about the last Get Ready With Me. I just got done filming the review of the certified palette. So I did that. It's a very nice brush, this, by the way. So I did that already, and I think I mentioned everything else I used except the foundation I ended up using there. And I'm actually just brushing this on and kind of stippling and doing things. But the foundation that I tried in my last one was also one from Primark. It was their perfect, it was the one in a tube. I have it here. This one, my perfect color, but my skin doesn't like it because it is too scented. Oh, I had to stop talking there for a minute, but anyway, I said in my last Get Ready With Me that I would do a foundation review with that foundation from Primark, the one in the tube, but because it is so heavily scented, my face really doesn't like it. So I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do the review because I don't want my face to break out. I have a hair. Go away. Where's the hair? There. Okay, I need another pump. I have a hair on my nose as well somewhere. So yeah, I am not going to review that foundation because you know what? I don't want my face irritated. I don't want it irritated in general, but especially now. I started with a tretinoin cream that's like Retin-A, but Retin-A is a brand name and we don't have that here. Well, I could order it online, but so I went to the doctor's office, to my physician, and just a normal, we call it a house doctor. I think you call it a family physician, something like that. And I asked for a recipe for a vitamin A cream, and I got one that is just called tretinoin. So it doesn't really matter because that is the substance I want anyway. So yeah, I used it for the second time last night. Also bring the foundation down a little bit. I used it for the second time last night, and I actually saw, I will link the video down below, the one I saw, because I'm sorry, I cannot for the life of me remember his name. He's an esthetician from the US, and he has his own skincare line, I believe. So, and he gave some tips about how to use, well, a Retin-A cream. So I watched that video and I was actually like, oh wow, those are great tips. I'm also kind of keeping a video log for myself on the days that I use tretinoin. The morning after I have used it, I go on camera and yeah, you know, just say what I did and how my skin is feeling and how my skin is looking. And yeah, I only used it twice, but so far there's no irritation. I did have a little bit of warmth in my skin, but to be fair, it is getting a little bit colder here, and yeah, my radiator or my heating went on because it was too cold in the house. So yeah, that could be it as well, but that was actually the only thing. I did have a little bit of extra redness down here on my cheeks, but overall it is going actually really good. No itchiness, no dryness, so I'm happy with that. Let's also plop on a new concealer. I got a concealer from Catrice yesterday, their Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, waterproof, in the color, oh there it is, Natural Rose. I kind of want a concealer and maybe a color corrector in one, if that is any way possible. I'm just plopping this on a little bit there. Let that sit for a little bit so it can get a little bit thicker. What else do I have? Oh yeah, I have a sample of the Smashbox 24-hour shadow primer. And it is a very, very big sample. I don't know if you can see how big this sample is. Can you see that? Let me see if I can show you. Look how much I got. It is very, very much. So that is good because that means that I can try it out for a really long time, which I like. So let's dab this in. Pop it here as well. I don't care. And I got some new sweaters. I got some new skincare. I also got a new massage thing for my face. It's very, very nice. It's nice and cooling, so I use that in the morning when I wake up, because the nice gentleman I was telling you about just a few minutes ago also said that it is a very good idea to almost over moisturize your skin when you're on retin-A. So he advises to, when you wake up in the morning, just splash your face with some cold water, leave it wet, and then apply a moisturizer and let that sink in. So I have been doing that as well. My skin really likes that. And I do that early in the morning, and then when I go about my normal day, when my normal day starts, I wash my face. I always do that. But when I put the moisturizing layer on in the morning, I massage it in with that roller, and it's really nice. Okay, the brush is really nice. It feels nice. I don't think it really is a buffing brush. I think it's more of a wiping and stippling brush, just because of the shape it has. But I really like it. I think it's nice. And yeah, I always use this one for concealer. Let me powder my face. Probably doesn't really need it because I can feel it kind of setting already, but okay. So yeah, I also got the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. The powder, it's a pressed powder in the color 115, and this one comes with a spongy thingy on the bottom, which I never use. But yeah, let's just set it a little bit. And this is a foundation that stays a little bit more dewy. I do need to powder it, especially on my cheeks, because otherwise I rub it off. Let's set the under eyes as well. So yeah, I do have the feeling that my skin is already changing because of the tretinoin. And I feel it especially here on my cheeks. So I really need to see how foundations are working for me now. Because yeah, if my skin is changing, it is also changing the way that foundations work on me. If that makes any sense. Something like that. And then let's just press it in a little bit with the sponge. And I didn't have a lot of new makeup at Primark. The Primark that I go to, it is kind of a big Primark. We have, well, for us it's big. We have 3 floors, I think. So yeah, that's big for us. And but yeah, they don't have a really big makeup department. I did get a new pair of lashes though. A new pair of Sosu lashes. So yeah, I will use those as well today. It's still tacky. I think I didn't set it enough, but I don't want to over powder, if that makes any sense, because that, if I over powder, my skin gets dry again. So we will just let it sit for now, and let's get on with the rest of the face. So let me clean, do those there. Yeah, let me, what do I, oh yeah, let's do brows. Yeah. So yeah, what else is new? Again, I got some nice wintry soft sweaters. I got a new lippie. Oh, I already told you in the beginning, but it doesn't matter. I like repeating myself. It's probably the age. I don't have any new brow products, so I'm just using what I always use. the Catrice Slimmatic pencil and the brow mascara. Did I say already that I was creating a video log of my tretinoin? I don't remember. It's the feels like I've just woken up. I haven't, but it kind of feels like it. But anyway, what I do, and again, I think I already mentioned that, but just to be safe, what I do is every morning, the mornings after I use the tretinoin cream, when I am a little bit more awake, I film my face for me to see how my face changes from, well, actually use to use. And because I use it every other day, yes, I know that is a lot, but you know, my theory is vitamin A cream, the retin A or tretinoin that I'm using, is actually a medicine. And if you use medicine and you have to build up, some medicines you have to build up, others you just use straight away. And because it is a medicine, I just want to condition my skin as fast as possible. So I was like, if I just really go gently, and by gently I mean prepping my skin before I put on the tretinoin cream. So focus on hydration, focus on products that are anti-inflammatory, and create a base before I put the vitamin A on. My skin will get used to it faster, and hopefully with minimal irritation. I do have to say, I have been using a Granactive retinoid for well, since January, so my face is kind of used to something of a vitamin A-ish product. So that was my theory, and you know, if something is too harsh for my skin, I notice it right away. When I started using the Ordinary, I'm priming my eyes with the Smashbox primer, just using a small brush. But when I started using the Ordinary, I started with a vitamin C 30% in silicone, and my face could not really handle it, so I needed to mix it with a moisturizer. Otherwise my face would get really irritated. And one day I brought it down my neck, and my neck really did not like that. And I got irritation, I got itchiness, it was not pretty. I got a rash, but my skin doesn't, or my neck doesn't mind the retin A cream, so that is good. Now I obviously don't put it on my eyes. I stop about here, and I do put it here, and I stop here somewhere on my eyebrow, and so far so good. So yeah, let's also put it a little bit underneath my eyes, just for funsies. And because my eyes are actually a kind of a watery at the moment, I have sometimes trouble with eyeshadows staying on underneath my eyes. So let's just put it there as well. What else is new? I have a newish blush. It's just a new color. This is one from Catrice. It's one of their blush boxes, and it's in the color Golden Coral. And imprinted in it, it says Superwoman to be. So I like that. I also have a new lipstick from Clinique. I have one other Pop Matte. They only have two minis. So they have the one that I have, which is Graffiti Pop, and this one is called, oh my lordy lord, I cannot read it. It's a red one. Let me see if I can read it. Rouge Intense. Oh, Passion Pop. So this one is called Passion Pop. I haven't tried it yet, but this is what it looks like. Let me swatch it. Oh, that's pretty. It's a pretty red. So yeah, that is one as well. I'm just waiting for the primer to dry a little. Let me show you the lashes that I got. They are also from Sosu, but these ones are in the style London. Let me remove the lid. And this is the style. I hope it is not too shiny. That's the style. So they're, again, a little bit of a wispy style, but they're a little bit more fluffy. The band looks to be a little bit thinner as the Milan ones I have from them. So yeah, they're really great lashes. And in case you don't know, I put how I do my falsies. I have a video up on that. So if I don't forget, I will link it underneath the cards somewhere. But let's go with eyeshadow. Yesterday I was at a drugstore and I have seen these palettes before online. I've maybe even mentioned them, I don't know. But this is one of the iconic, the reloaded palettes from Revolution. It's the one in Iconic Division. And I saw it yesterday. This is what the palette looks like. And I think the colors are really, really pretty. And I heard mentioned that this was kind of a dupe for the subculture. I don't know, it can be, I have no idea, but I just really like the color story, and especially this color, little bit of a mustardy yellow. So yeah, I thought this was a nice fall palette, and usually Revolution puts in a lot of browns, but if I'm being honest, I only have one real brown. This is a, well, it looks like a brown, but it's not really a brown. It's kind of a cooler toned palette. So yeah, I like that, and I thought it was really pretty. So I'm going to play with that today. It's still a little bit tacky, doesn't matter. What do I want to start with? I actually want to do something with the mustardy yellow. So let's do that. I don't know what I need to. Let's use this brush. I don't know. Let's go into this one, the mustardy yellow. Because I really, oh, that one is also really pretty. Oh, the green is also, they have a really a grayish green in here, this one. And that's also really, really pretty. So probably I'm going to do 3 looks with this. I don't know if I can stamp it on with this brush though. So let me try. I can, but I don't like it. So let me get another brush. So I have one from BH Cosmetics, and let me just stamp the color on. I don't have a lot of kick up in the pan, so that is nice. Let me see what this color does. Oh, it looks to be pretty nicely pigmented, if I am being honest. Oh, it's nice, 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 nice. Yes, I like that. So let's go to the other side and let's just leave that to sit for a bit. Was there something I wanted to talk about? I don't know. Yeah, I'm really I have 2 favorite holidays in the year, and that's Christmas and Halloween. And every year we have a Halloween thingy here in the neighborhood. Halloween is not really a big thing in the Netherlands, so it is getting bigger every year, and every year we can buy more. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. We can buy more Halloween goodies, but it isn't as big as it is in the US. And we have something kind of similar, and that is on the 11th of September. And the 11th of September, children here make lanterns and go door to door to collect candy. They are not dressed up, but it is kind of similar. So, but yeah, they sing songs, and I don't know, you know, I like the trick-or-treating better. I like that. But yeah, we have a Halloween thingy. This is the 3rd year now that we're doing that. Just in the neighborhood here, one of the, God, I don't know how you call that in English. A neighborhood house or some community center it is, I think. Something like a community center here in the neighborhood. And they organize a Halloween thing every year. And this is the 3rd year that we are participating as, well, monsters and such. So that's fun. I'm also going to bring this one down. God, I love this. I love this color so much. It's such a gorgeous color. And to be honest, I think the whole palette is gorgeous. You know what I paid for it? €5. $4.99 in euros, and I think it is in dollars about the same amount. I'm not sure though. And when I saw these for the first time, I was like, eh. I have one of the other reloaded ones, the pink ones, the neutrals too, and that one is nice, but I just felt like it had too many, I don't know, kind of browny shades in there or something. But now I find that I am more into, you know, mustardy colors and even browns. In the Destiny, is it called the Destiny palette, there is a gorgeous orangey brown. It's so pretty. And I think that would be really nice to combine it with this yellow. Oh, this is so pretty. Just going over the edge here. I'm really into mustardy yellows at the moment. That could change very, very quickly. You never know with me. But yeah, you know. Okay, so let's try this one as a crease brush. What do I want? I can try one of the greens. I don't know what it will do on top of this yellow. Oh god, I can create a really, really pretty cool toned grayish green look. Oh god. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go into this one, which is a brownish color. Oh, that has a lot of kick up with this brush. Wow, a lot of kick up. So let's see if I can place this in the crease with this brush. I think it's actually too big for my eye, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I can use it to pack color on. I don't know, it is too big for my crease. That's what she said. Anyway, I'm getting the smaller brush and I'm just picking up some of the kick up from that brown shade. And I'm just deepening up the crease. Ooh, I think this is going to be really pretty. What else? Yeah, I was trying out a new editing software. I think it's called, was it OpenShot? No, Shotcut. And it's not bad. It's not a bad one. It's a free one as well. And it's not a bad one, but what I miss, what I need in my editing software is markers. Because then I know where I was, you know? So, and it doesn't have markers yet anyway. I think they're working on that. But it is a nice program. Currently I'm actually using DaVinci Resolve, which is a software that can do a lot of things. And I taught myself how to use it. And I watched YouTube videos and all that kind of thing. But I found out that I'm actually, because I know that program so well, gravitating back towards DaVinci Resolve. So I have one of my videos open at the moment. And it's actually the review of the Destiny palette by Certified that I have open downstairs. But I just really wanted to play with this eyeshadow palette. So I thought, you know what? Let's leave that to rest a little bit. I'm going to play with makeup. It's a really nice color. It's really easily buildable. I don't have any fallout, no. But again, I always tap off my brushes as well. Oh, pretty. I like that. So let's fade it out a little bit higher. I want it to show up a little bit higher when I look forward, so I need it a little bit higher here. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, let's go back into that mustardy yellow. And bring it back here a little bit. And now actually for the first time I picked up the palette and really looked at it and I was like, oh my god, that's pretty. So if you have these in a store near you, go check them out, because actually the formula is really good. Granted, I have only used 2 shadows now, but as you can see, they blend out really nicely. And yeah, it is kind of a cool toned palette. Yes, you have yellow and oranges in there, but they're not really what I would call really warm shades. Oh god, I love this palette. And the funny thing is, again, I only paid €5 for it. So now I don't know how long this will. It should last all day because of the primer I'm using now. And that really makes a difference, because the neutrals one that I have, the pinkish one, it's also a good palette, and especially for the price, the shadows are really good. But it rubbed off on me. I'm going back in the yellow again. It rubbed off on me during the day in the fold here. But that was before I had actually discovered eyeshadow primers. So just so you know. Going back in the brown. But yeah, you know, you get very big pans. It's a very cheap palette. And I think the quality is really good. Yes, the yellow doesn't have a lot of kick up in the pan. The brown one does, just so you know. So just tap off your brush or do your eyes first, so that it doesn't matter if you have any fallout. But you know, especially if you are starting with eyeshadow or trying to build up an eyeshadow collection, I think these are very, very good palettes. I think they also made an all neutral one, so yeah. But I don't need an all neutral one because I haven't told you guys. I'm getting PR for the first time. I'm really, really small, but I got a DM yesterday from 50/50 Makeup, and they just they wanted to thank me for my support of their brand, and which is actually a no-brainer because the products are just really, really good. So yeah, but they are sending me an eyeshadow palette, and I thought that was just so nice. I'm still, I don't know, you know, it's I'm taking a flat brush and I'm going to go into this cool tone dark brown. So yeah, I was just like, wow, that is so, you know, they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to send me an eyeshadow palette, and I don't know, I thought it was so freaking cool. So of course, when I get the palette, I will review it, and I will be honest as I was with the rest of their stuff. So yeah, this is where we are now, and I really like it. What do I want to do? Let's, I don't know, let's try that stupid brush again. Let's go with the orange. I don't know if it will show up in combination with what I have going on, but let's use this one. And let's see if we can, it does grab a nice bit of product, so let's see what it does. Maybe it's too big. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so this is a very nice soft brush, but for my eye shape and for what how I build my looks, it is too big. Just so you know. So let me get another brush. So I'm just getting another flat brush, going into that. Well, I have to clean it off first really well. There's still green on it, so that's not good. Okay, into that orange, and let's see if. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not too bad actually. And again, I think it's also the primer, but a lot of the times I find that I have trouble building up a matte shade on my mobile lid, if that makes any sense. Ah, that's pretty. I like that. Huh. Well done, Revolution. I'm also going to take the same brush with that orange and plop it somewhere underneath. Ooh, that's pretty. Which one do I want? This one will be really pretty. It's a coppery one. And this one is a light green one. Let's go with the copper. Let's stay in a little bit of the same family. So let's use this brush. It is a bit narrower than my other one, and it is a bit more firm. I don't know, let's plop it here. Because this is always the most difficult place of my eye for shimmers. Ooh. Let me see how it looks up close. Oh, that's nice. It is pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. It's a very pretty color. And it is, let me use my finger just a little to kind of tap it over the rest of that orange, because I really don't want to lose that color. And I want the kind of the shimmer to, I don't know, do something. It's really pretty. I like this. Oh, I really like this palette. Ooh, look how pretty. Yes, I like this. So yeah, first impression of the eyeshadow palettes. I used 1, 2, 3, well, four shades. This is the fourth one. I am impressed. Again, this is a first impression. I have never played with this palette before. I like it. I do want to bring back a little bit of the yellow, so let me get my small brush and a little bit of yellow here. And here. Is this a shimmery white or just a white? Ooh. I thought it was a white, but it's actually, I think it's a topper. Let me swatch it for you, look. I don't know if you can see it, but it is white based. And it has a pink and more purpley. Does it have a purpley green shift? Or is it a... I think it's actually not really white based, but very light green based with a purple shift. Let's plop that in the inner corner. Why? Well, because I can. So let me take a pencil brush. Oh yeah, and I never spray shimmers when I use, how do you say? A sponge tip applicator. This one is a little bit harder pressed in the pan. I am not really getting a lot of product on my brush. Let's try it dry first. Okay, so, oh, it is pretty. It's shifting to pink, but I'm not getting a lot of color payout. So let me grab a different brush, just real quick. There. I could try a sponge tip, I could, but I don't like that for my inner corner. So I'm taking a small detail brush. Let's try that again. It's pretty, but it's not as blinding. So let me spray it and see what that does, if that's any better. A little, but probably this is not one that is meant to be really used as a highlight, maybe more as a topper. Could be. That could be it, I don't know, but it's, nah. I need to do the same on the other side, however. Otherwise I get color difference. Okay, so now let's go into that very, very light green, because why not? I'm using the same brush, I just cleaned it. That one's also really light. Okay, let's try the spraying again. And it could be the brush, to be honest with you. Let's try it on the other side first. That's a bit better. Oh, it's pretty. It looks like it has golden flecks or something like that in it. Oh, pretty. Ah, pretty. Pretty. Not as blinding as I would have liked it, but again, if I swatch it, yeah, I really need to rub my finger in it for it to be opaque. If I just do one pass, this is what I get. So it's not as... let me try this. Oh, I can actually kind of work with this one in my inner corner. That is nice. It doesn't really get a big of a difference, I think. So maybe this is one that, I don't know, needs to be used as a topper more. And this one does have fallout. I don't know. But I do like this palette. Let me get my brush. And a little bit of the brown, because it looks like I did a thingy there. Okay, I have this same brush. Let's go in the darkest brown that I used underneath my eyes and just dab it here in the outer corner a little. Just a little, not too much. A little bit more. With what's left in the brush, I'm just running it up. Like so. Oh, I think this is really pretty. Yeah, I think that's really, really nice. Okay, let me get that. And let me also get my glue. And just take out a little bit. Just a little bit of glue so it can get tacky. Let's get a brush like that, I don't know. This is, what is this? This is actually a gel eyeliner from Maybelline, just in black. And the brush I use is from BH Cosmetics. And let's tightline with this. Like so. I'm going to do the same on the other eye real quick. Like so. Okay. Let's plop on some mascara. So I got a tip to actually use a brush to lay down the glue instead of the back of the tube. So I'm trying that. And so far it actually seems to be working really nice. Go away. And let me see, I hope I use enough. So, those are the lashes. I do have a lippie, a new one, so let's use that one as well. Something like that. Is my face set? Yeah, but my foundation is looking really weird. It's actually looking really bad underneath my eyes. And I don't know if it is the powder or my skin. It could also be the concealer. My skin does feel a little dry. But again, I powdered it. Let's do the rest of the face. So let's just get a bronzer. And a brush. I have here the I Heart Makeup Summer of Love Triple Baked Bronzer. Something like that. Okay, I have a blush, so let's do the new blush as well. Let me get my brush. And I like to tap my blush on, because I have a problem with foundation sticking on my cheeks. I actually usually tap my blush on, just like I do with my eyeshadow. And these blushes are really nice. They stay a long time. They're pretty pigmented. So just so you know, don't go in with a too heavy hand, otherwise you're like, oh no, I'm a clown. That's actually really pretty. And then when it has, when I laid down some product, I can buff it out a little bit with the tip of the brush. Like that. Oh, as far as I can see, the concealer did nothing to conceal my dark circles. I didn't use that much, but I also feel like it doesn't feel dry underneath my eyes, but it kind of looks dry. I don't know what that's about. Let me get a highlighter. It's what is it? Revolution Pro HD Amplified palette, and this is one of their glow palettes, highlighter palettes, and it is called Glow Getter. This is what it looks like. Let's go for Falsies in Rose Gold Kiss. It looks kind of peachy, for me at least. Oh, pretty. Wow. Why? Because I can get the Rose Gold Kiss. Oh, that is what I wanted. Pretty. And again, this palette was free with an order I placed at Revolution not too long ago. Yeah, I think that's very pretty. So that's nice. I need to plop this somewhere I can see it better, because it's actually quite a nice palette. It's there with my other face palettes, which is maybe not the best place for it, but let's plop it there for now. Anyway, let's plop in my, like so. Okay, let's go over everything that's new. Let's start with, well, let's start with order of application. So what actually I used first was the brush with the foundation. I really like this brush from Wet n Wild. I need to clean it, as you can see, because I have been using it ever since I got it. But I really like this. I like the handle, I like the weight of it, I like how it looks. And yeah, I think I want to try more of this line. I know they also have a powder brush. Yeah, they have more stuff, but from the stuff that I can get, I know that they also had a powder brush. And yeah, I'm really happy that I have this one. It hasn't really shed on me yet, so that is always good. I'm going to wash it today and see how it holds up. The next product that was new was this one. I like it. I really like it, and for the price that I paid for it, $3.50, something like that, for two. So yeah, I was really happy, and I'm happy that this one is soft and it grows when you wet it. Yes, I said that, yes. So I'm happy with that one. Next up, let's do concealer, because the foundation isn't really new. I do have kind of a love-hate relationship with this foundation. Sometimes it is great, sometimes it is meh. Anyway, the concealer. Yeah, you know, it doesn't feel dry. I don't really feel that it has covered my dark circles really well, but again, maybe I do need to color correct. I have a color correcting palette here. This one is from Saffron, and I don't know if you are familiar with that. We can get it here, and as you can see, I have used it some, but I can use this to color correct, and maybe I need to start doing that because I don't have been sleeping very well lately. I have kind of dark circles. So yeah, I'm putting that one close by. So let's go on. The concealer, yeah, I need to test it out more. It feels nice. It doesn't feel drying. I think the color is okay. Again, I just need to color correct underneath. So I will keep testing it out and let you know in my monthly favorites, or maybe do a review roundup in between. I can always do that. What else was... Let me go to the powder. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It's not poreless. I am not poreless. I can see that in the mirror. It doesn't feel overly drying. Yeah, I don't know. I need to test it out more as well. I kind of like the pressed powder. I feel that... God damn it, I'm still tacky. I hate being tacky. Unless it is on purpose. Then it is okay. But yeah, I don't know how mattifying it is. Maybe I didn't use enough. I don't know. I don't like to pack powder on, to be honest. But yeah, I will keep using that one as well. And I will let you know how it goes and if it replaces my favorite, which is the Catrice Nude Illusion loose powder. I do, however, have another loose powder now. But I will make a separate short video on that one. I will do that separately. So yeah, that was the powder. I don't know. First impression, it feels nice. I just have to use it more often. Do not scream into the camera, please. Yes. So yeah, we had the concealer. We had the brushes. Oh yeah, the brush. This one. It's a nice brush. It feels nice and soft. But it is just too big for my eye. If it was like half, maybe that would have been better. But for, what the hell is in there? I don't know, for me it's too, maybe, oh, maybe I could use it here on the edge. But then I have to turn it. I don't know. I don't know. If you have one of these, you know, the one that's wide and flat on one side, I think it's technically for blending out the crease. I have a dirty thingy there. But I don't like it for that. What do you use a brush like this for? If you have one of these, where do you use it for? Please let me know down in the comment section. My face is itchy. So yeah, I like this brush. I like the sponge. I don't know what to do with this brush. I like the sponge tip applicator. I do have to say it is a bit more stiff than what I'm used to, but I like it, and I like the fact that it came with a few extra heads, like a hydra. The powder is okay. I don't know yet. The concealer, I don't know yet. What else do I have? I don't know. I think I lost. Oh yeah. The eyeshadow primer. I don't know. I feel like it's looking nice, but I also feel like I am missing a little piece here already. Let me get a brush. Let me get this one and just... Could also be my eye. You know, the changing of the light making me think that I have a little piece missing there. I don't know. But yeah, I just have to keep using it. And I don't know, if you have the Smashbox 24-hour shadow primer, please leave it down in the comment section below how you, what you feel about this foundation or eye primer, and how you use it. Maybe I used too much. That could be it. I don't know. But yeah, again, I just need to try it out. I haven't put it to the test yet, so I will keep trying it and I will let you know about that one as well. The blush. I like these blushes. I like them a lot. This is my third one. I have one in burgundy, I have one in berry, and now I have a peachy one, and I really like them. I think the color is pretty as well. I didn't have a peachy blush yet, so I'm happy that I got it. And if you can get these, the Catrice blush boxes, grab one, because they are very, very good. The eyeshadow palette. Let me open it, or try to, at least. Let's start with what I don't like, and that's the packaging. I don't like plastic packaging. I just don't. I prefer cardboard. But yeah, for the price, I think I would have, to be honest with you, paid more than what I paid for it. I paid €4.99 for this, or say €5. I would have paid more. Based on the first impression, I do have to say that. So the shadows that I used today were these two. This one high on the crease, then this one in the crease, this one on the lid, this one in the outer corner, and I used these two. Oh, and also used these. This one is really pretty. This one, I think you really need to build up, and the golden flecks that it has in there are now on my cheeks. So to use it as an inner corner highlight is apparently not a good idea. This one I think is more of a topper, I think. And yeah, I do know that you can play with different bases, but now that I see this one in the mirror, it is so pretty. And I don't know if it translates on camera, but it's like fire. It's very pretty. But yeah, the shadows that I have worked with, as you saw, blended out really, really nicely. So I am really happy that I have this palette. Yeah, the brown, this brown had a lot of kick up for me. This one also had some kick up. These two were okay. These two were okay. So yeah, I cannot wait actually to create more looks with it. And I think I am going to do a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette and a review. But especially 3 looks, because I cannot wait to create more looks with this palette. And that is what I look for when I see an eyeshadow palette. I have that with every palette that I bought recently. Not so much with the chocolate bar palettes that I bought in the beginning, but I do have that with a lot of the palettes that I bought recently. I don't have that with the Needs palette, but that is just because the eyeshadows that are in there are not grabbing my attention. It's not the shadows that I gravitate towards, you know, those are the shadows that I have in other palettes. These browns, however, I don't have in other palettes. So when I grab the Needs palette, I purely grab it for the face shades because I think they are amazing and I really wanted to support Emily Noel. So that is why I got that palette. This was, oh yeah, I almost forgot the lipstick and the lashes. The lipstick, you know, I have the one in pink, which is more matte than this one. This one is a little bit more, not greasy, let's say emollient. It has a little bit more of a sheen, so it's more of a satin finish than a really matte one. I don't know how long this will stay. I do know that the pink one that I have stays on freaking all day. So I will have to let you know how long this one wears. I put everything I tested in this video aside. So I use that one. I know this one stays on a really long time because it's just the same formula as my other blushes. Yeah, the lashes. They feel nice. They feel a little bit plasticky. So I can feel that they are cheaper quality. They're not hairs. They are plastic hairs. That means, however, that they are easily cleaned. So if you take them off in the evening and you think, oh, they look a bit dirty or not as shiny as they should look, not as healthy as they should look, you can easily clean these because this one will, those will not suck up any mascara or stuff like that. If you have real haired lashes, if they are human hair or animal hair or whatever, they tend to soak up the mascara. But because these feel artificial, I think that's the word I'm looking for, I know you can really, really easily clean them. So that is very, very nice, and that means that your lashes actually will last longer, at least in my experience. But I think they look very pretty. They are a little bit less less dense as the Milan style. They are a little bit more flirty and open, and I like them. I really like them. They feel comfortable. I feel them a little bit in my inner corner, but maybe that is because I left them a little bit too long, which happens sometimes, especially in the beginning. But yeah, they feel really nice. I think they look really pretty. The band is a little bit thinner from the London style as the one from Milan. From Milan they feel a little bit thicker, so that makes applying actually all the more easier. But I'm happy. So overall I am very, very happy with everything that I have here. Let me know down in the comment section if you have any of the products that I mentioned. I will list all the products that I talked about down below in the description box. Yeah, overall I'm really happy. It's probably going to be a long one again. I will cut and fast forward, and I think I have been talking for about an hour and a half before editing. So that's a long time. Yeah. I am going to stop talking now. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any of the products that I mentioned. If you do, what are your experiences with them? Maybe you want to get them, maybe you don't want to get them and want to tell me why. You know, let's just have a conversation down in the comment section. If you have any tips and tricks for me, please leave them there also. And also, if you have any video ideas, if you have any requests, please leave them down in the comment section below. I do pre-film a lot of videos, but yeah, I also have a list of things that you guys requested. Some I can get a little bit easier. No, how do I say that? Some come up a little bit faster than others, because sometimes I just have to plan when I can upload a certain video. That is just the way that yeah, I like to work. So if you have requested a video and I have not yet filmed, put it on my channel, please let me know again. Don't be mad, I am getting to it, but you're always free to leave me a reminder of the type of look that you want me to do for you. Or maybe something else. Again, if you want me to upload my tretinoin / retin-A journey, also let me know. I have tried a few times to upload my skincare routine, but it's actually quite difficult to upload my skincare routine because I alternate a lot. I don't really have a set regimen. I feel what my skin needs. So it is kind of difficult. Maybe what I can do is a skincare chat live. So then I can just grab all the products that I have and you can ask me questions and we can just talk about it. So if you want me to do that, please let me know down in the comment section, because I know there was a question about my skincare regimen. I filmed it twice and I still haven't uploaded it because other stuff kept happening with my skin, if that makes sense. And especially now that I am starting tretinoin, my skincare regime is changing again. So please let me know if you would like me to do a live about that. You know, I can do that, no problem. And then we can just, you can ask me what you want and I can, well, answer directly. But yeah, I think it would be really fun to do a skincare chat live. And then maybe I can even do, I don't know, a Sunday night, for me, Sunday night live tretinoin update every week. Let me know if you would like that. For now, this is it. This was my, well, this is my new Get Ready With Me. I think it's number 8 or something like that. So yeah, this was it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And come on, if you haven't done so, you know you want to. You know you want to. Just go ahead. No one will ever know and I will not tell. It will be our little secret. But yeah, while you're clicking buttons anyway, just make sure to hit the bell. It doesn't seem to be working at the moment. But yeah, then you know you have done everything that you possibly can to get notified when I upload my next video, which should be tomorrow. So yeah, for now I'm signing off. I'm going back downstairs to edit the videos that I was actually in the middle of editing when I got up to play with makeup. That happens sometimes. Yeah, I wish you all a great day and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye guys.